What's going on, Pisces? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of September 28th through October 3rd, 2020. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to jump into the chart because there's a lot going on all over. I swear, karma and healing, and it's hitting the collective in a huge way. And as a Pisces, I'm sure you can feel it. You guys are psychic AF, they could say. All right, we got Saturn and Pluto that are going to come direct this week. This is definitely a big deal, especially with Jupiter here. I mean, we are never going to see this again in our lives with Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn in Capricorn. This is in your 11th house. This is truly having you make sure that you have the ultimate connection to people in your life that are going to be there moving forward. And it's time to trust that the people that are finding you are meant to be there, because you've had to go through groups of people, I would say, in a big way over the last 2.5, 3 years. And this is the last time. This is the last stationary direct we're going to see for all these planets together for a long, long time. So definitely getting the connections with people right is a huge thing. Of course, Mars retrograde squaring it just to bring it, a little bit more to mind, I guess you could say. Mars retrograde in your second house, you're trying to go get and build the reality you want, but it has to align with your soul, and it has to be, aligned with people too. I would say that if people are holding you back from building the reality you want and from creating the comfort within yourself and the confidence, if people are holding you back from your self-confidence, hello, bye. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's such a big split happening, just cosmically. The universe is just trying to get people to align with people on their vibration, and it's just as simple as that. And this is another aspect that's just hitting especially hard for you guys. So it's a big week, I think, to make sure that, you're building the life that brings you the most comfort, and to make sure that groups and people are aligned with that and not holding you back any longer. You've kind of had to learn that lesson over the last 2.5 years, if you will. And for the rest of this one, as Jupiter and Saturn move into your 12th house of Aquarius. We get a full moon this week in your second house as well. The second house could not be more important for you guys right now. You're trying to build something amazing. You're trying to build something that you can find comfort in, that can bring you the ultimate beautiful reality you desire. And you got to make the changes deep within yourself to bring it out. The sun in your 8th house wants to transform here. It wants to go into the depths of your soul, and it wants to come back out brighter and more powerful than ever. And you have to be willing to do that by creating the reality you want and channeling that from deep within. It's so important right now. With Chiron there, mega healing in finding this reality, that more so this confidence. It's about bringing this confidence into your life right now in the best way. So this is forcing change big time this week, but it's very karmic, I would say, and very destined, and it's fate train stuff about how you're going to build your reality moving forward, and who's going to be in it and who isn't. Of course, the North Node in your 4th house, it's very important that you focus on nurturing yourself and your foundation, and, family is a big part too. It's very much that tight-knit circle, as well as the deep, subconscious and deep emotions within you. You have to pay attention to those, and you do, right? Pisces is good. This is good, even though it's making kind of hard aspects to either your sun or your rising or some planets that you have. It's just forcing you to truly nurture yourself and build a strong foundation so that you can build the reality and the confidence from that. Venus, of course, is in your 6th house, so, kind of having to build again and work towards reality and see the beauty in your body, this reality, your health, to definitely take care of yourself in that way. And it's trining Mars, of course, in your 2nd house. So this is a beautiful aspect here. It's trying to help you do the daily stuff that's going to get you to what you truly desire. And that's where you can put the energy, is to focus on the reality that you ultimately want to build, that's going to bring you absolute beauty. Venus, of course, is going to transit into your 7th house here. So, it's about finding that ultimate relationship, or having the ultimate relationship, and not holding yourself back from that beauty with friendships, with partnerships, all of that. But, just to make sure that they align with your soul, and that there's an aesthetic that's pleasing to you, and that there's harmony there. And if there's not harmony, you're going to know it. And that's when you have to let that feminine energy take over to bring you what you truly want. So Mercury is in shadow in your 9th house. This is definitely trying to get you to expand your mind in new ways. Mercury is shadow and going to go retrograde on the 13th and come back into your 8th house. So Mercury just had to go real deep for you guys, but it's also, it's making good aspects here. So I think this is really true about like going into your soul and what you truly want in life and what you want moving forward, and expanding on those things, and to trust that the universe is giving you that wisdom so that you can bring it to mind and bring it to reality before maybe you have to go back and address something a little deeper first and then moving forward. So pay attention to the thoughts that come in, and pay attention to the wisdom that you're channeling, because it's very important right now. So there's a lot going on. This is a fate train week for sure. And the card for you is the 2 of Wands. You definitely have a big choice to make about where you want to go and how you want to get there. And, it's like, I would say it's the people too that are so important. And, you got to choose what is going to bring you the most passion and the most love in this reality. So there's definitely choices to make, and I think you have to be able to put the work in step by step every day and find the ultimate routines so that you can build the reality and the relationships and the friendships that are right. And you may have to walk away from one or the other, because there's always a choice with the 2s, and this one's more aligned with the heart and where you want to create and how you want to create it. I love you very much, Pisces. I'll catch you next time.